Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cold. You might.
What's going on, YouTube? This your boy Blue here, and today I decided to do a video on how my journey got started. Back in 2017, at the end of the summer, I was looking through YouTube and ran across a YouTuber talking about doing day trading and trading the stock market. I decided to follow him and see what the stock market was all about because he was a little young guy, and I'm like, okay, how is he making money with trading the stock market? I followed him. I was in his Discord group. I got into looking at the stock market. Got what is that app called? It's Robinhood. Put $100 in it, and I swear, the minute I took a trade, my heart started beating fast, and I'm like, hold on, what's going on here? So I said, let me take my money out of this thing, and I actually only lost like $1. Took my money out, and I decided, okay, let me find out what do I need to do to be successful at this instead of just throwing money in here, which I still ended up just throwing money into a brokerage account and losing it all, trying to trade the stock market, doing something that I shouldn't have been doing. So after maybe a month or so of doing a lot of YouTubing and Googling and watching videos and stuff, I came across a guy named Clay Trader. And one of his analogies was, if a doctor is making $100,000, $200,000 a year, and he took 8 years of schooling, what makes you think that you're going to be in the stock market without any education? So it made me think, you know what, he's right. But then he said at the end of the video, why not take my course, which kind of turned me away from him. So ironically, I went looking for education through someone else. So I ran across a guy named Nate in Investors Underground, which I watched all his YouTube stuff, and I said, okay, I like the way he had things laid out, so I bought his course. Bought his course. It put all the pieces of the puzzle together for me, as far as the fundamentals and the basics, and I love the tandem trading. So after I was with him for maybe 3 months, he's a good educator. As far as you have to have some kind of experience. That's how I feel to be with him, because he's going to answer your questions, but some of the stuff you he talks about may go over your head if you don't know what's going on completely. So I ended up going with another guy after him named Mafia Trader. He was a scalper that I ran across on YouTube who was going to turn $500 into, I believe it was 25 grand. But he was a scalper, and he had just started up his chat room, and so he wasn't really involved with it that much. He would get in, pop in and pop out, pop in and pop out, and I didn't feel that at that time he was a great educator. I did like his DVD on showing you things on his style, because that's what he shows you, his style. But after trying his style, I blew up accounts so fast off of scalping that type of way and got dumped on that I just decided, okay, I'm missing something here. So in the summer of 2018, or not the summer, but the beginning of 2018, I said, I'm missing something. I need to find, it's something that I'm missing, and somebody has it. They got to, because everybody else is getting this but me. That's how I felt. So I went and bought Clay Trader's course. Now, I was a little upset that I didn't just go ahead and buy in the first place, because everything that both of these other two that I had previously bought their courses, he had in his courses. I love this course. He He has a great way of teaching. He makes sure it's drilled into your head, even though it's a lot of hours and a lot of material to go through. But he makes sure that you get the fundamentals, the basics. He teaches you setups. He teaches you strategies. He teaches you option, forex, and everything. So the one thing that I had a knock against, which wasn't really a knock, it was just he didn't trade the style that I wanted to trade. He traded more of a scalper style. If you watch this video, you know what I mean. So I didn't want to scout, and far as in the chat room, I couldn't really find people. I didn't run across no one that was trading the same way that I wanted to trade, which was more of reversals and holding for longer time periods, not swing trading, but just holding longer periods through the day. Because Nate actually holds longer through the day, but I was so far away from him by then that I went on ahead and stayed with Clay. And I switched over to options because I got a clear understanding from him through Clay. So after being with Clay for 6 months in the chat and everything, I was watching other YouTube videos because I never stopped learning. I've always kept going and kept going and kept going. And that's the biggest thing you'll learn in this is you're never going to stop learning. You always have to keep refining your skills and learning different things. And so I ran across Trick Trades. I looked at his videos for months on end, and he actually traded the way that I like. And so I finally went on ahead and joined his chat room, and I went through all his videos that's in his chat room, and he has some great content, and I liked his style. He was trading options, but he wasn't teaching you to trade options. He traded the equity, or he showed you how to trade the options. He was just really getting into options when I joined the chat room. So he didn't have anything out. And so while I was in his chat room, I joined Smash, the bid chat room, because he actually traded options, and I went through all of his course material. And between both of those, I really found what I really like and how I want my setups to be. So that's where I'm at now. Just looking for some consistency. A lot of people going out here and they say they want to make $50 or $100 a day, but no, not for me. I'm looking for $20 a day. If I can get $20 a day, then you can always scale that up. Trading is scalable, and that's the great thing about it. If you want to make $20 a day, if you want to make $100 a day, if you want to make $1,000 a day, $2,000 a day, you can do it. It's just about how persistent you're going to be. You got to be very resilient, and you got to have passion for it, because this will wear you out. Remember how your mom or your dad used to tear you up when you was a kid and they say, I'm going to wear you out? That's what this will do. Have you crying like a newborn baby. So for me, I just wanted to make sure that I let everyone know how I got started with trading, where I'm at in my trading journey. I decided I wanted to start documenting it on YouTube, mainly to hold myself accountable, because I don't want to post bad trades, because I took a lot of bad trades that I shouldn't have. And if I know I'm going to have to post it on YouTube, then I'm going to be more patient, which I've learned to be. You have to learn that. Patience is everything when trading. So I've been learning that, and I'll be getting better and better. So now I'm just trying to grow as a trader. I'm not trying to be a teacher. I don't want to teach. I will point you to the teachers that I've had, and I'll leave them down in the description below. So if you like what you're seeing as far as my content goes, leave a like and subscribe. And you can also leave me a comment, and I will respond to the comments. See you all later. Deuce out.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do Come along and see it's true.